Hey Eagles fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Philadelphia Eagles. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay in the know and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. The Philadelphia Eagles are set to part ways with veteran cornerback Darius Slay, marking the end of an era for the star defender. Slay, who has been a key component of the Eagles' secondary, is expected to be released ahead of the 2025 NFL free agency period. The move is largely financial, as Slay carries a cap hit of $13,765,483 for the upcoming season. By designating him as a post-June 1 release, the Eagles would save $4,324,000 while incurring a $9,441,483 dead cap hit. With the team looking to reallocate resources following a Super Bowl victory, difficult decisions had to be made. Slay, now 34, just completed his 12th season in the NFL. Despite his age, he remained productive on the field, contributing not just with his play, but also as a mentor to younger players like Quinyon Mitchell. His leadership and experience helped shape the future of Philadelphia's secondary. Throughout his career, Slay has been known for his elite coverage skills, ball-hawking ability, and high football IQ. He earned multiple Pro Bowl selections and was regarded as one of the top cornerbacks of his era. Some analysts believe he has a legitimate case for a future Hall of Fame induction. Slay joined the Eagles in 2020 after being traded from the Detroit Lions, where he had already established himself as one of the premier defensive backs in the league. He quickly became a fan favorite in Philadelphia, known for his dynamic play and vocal leadership. The Eagles initially considered moving on from Slay after the 2022 season, but ultimately signed him to a 2-year, $42 million contract extension. The deal allowed both sides to continue their partnership, but the financial constraints of roster building have now forced the team to go in a different direction. For Slay, the looming question is whether he will continue his career elsewhere or consider retirement. He has already announced that the 2025 season will be his last, whether in Philadelphia or another city. Given his experience and skill set, he is likely to attract interest from teams looking for a veteran presence in the secondary. Slay's potential departure leaves a significant gap in the Eagles' defense. The team will now look to younger players to step up and fill the void. Quinyon Mitchell, along with other emerging talents, will have an opportunity to prove themselves as the new faces of the Eagles' defensive backfield. Philadelphia's decision to release Slay is part of a broader strategy to remain competitive while managing the salary cap. The team is coming off a successful Super Bowl campaign, and with high expectations for the future, they must carefully navigate roster changes. While some fans may be disappointed by the move, it underscores the harsh realities of the NFL. Even the most beloved players eventually move on as teams constantly adapt to new challenges and financial constraints. The market for veteran cornerbacks is expected to be competitive in free agency, and Slay could find himself fielding offers from contenders in need of experienced defensive help. Teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Dallas Cowboys, and Miami Dolphins could all be potential landing spots. Slay's ability to read offenses, adjust on the fly, and make clutch plays makes him an asset for any team willing to bring him on board for his final season. His veteran presence could be invaluable to a team looking to make a deep playoff run. If he chooses to retire, Slay will leave behind a legacy of excellence. He has been one of the most consistent and respected cornerbacks in the league, and his contributions to both the Lions and Eagles will not be forgotten. Beyond his on-field performance, Slay has been an influential leader in the locker room. His impact on younger players, particularly in Philadelphia, will be felt for years to come as they carry forward the lessons learned from him. For Eagles fans, Slay's departure is bittersweet. While they understand the business side of the NFL, they will undoubtedly miss his playmaking ability and leadership. His presence in the secondary helped Philadelphia build one of the league's most formidable defenses. As the offseason progresses, all eyes will be on Slay and his next move. Whether he signs with another team or officially announces his retirement, his career achievements ensure that he will always be remembered as one of the best cornerbacks of his generation. Philadelphia now turns its attention to the future with a focus on developing its young defensive backs and making strategic additions in free agency and the draft. The goal remains the same: staying competitive and contending for another championship. Slay's tenure in Philadelphia may be coming to an end, but his impact on the franchise will last far beyond his final game. Fans will always appreciate his contributions and the energy he brought to the field. As the 2025 season approaches, the NFL landscape continues to shift, and the departure of veteran stars like Slay serves as a reminder of the league's constant evolution. Teams must make difficult choices to stay ahead in the ever-changing game. Regardless of where Slay ends up, his legacy is secure. He leaves Philadelphia as one of the best cornerbacks to ever wear the Eagles uniform, and his influence on the next generation of defensive backs will be felt for years to come. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The Philadelphia Eagles have always prided themselves on building a team that excels both offensively and defensively. With an eye toward 2025, they have made several strategic moves to improve their roster, and one of the most significant decisions is the addition of a seasoned player who is expected to be a game-changer for the defense. Darius Slay, a player well known across the league for his exceptional cornerback skills, is set to join the Eagles as a key defensive reinforcement. After a few years of uncertainty and rumors surrounding his future, the Eagles' coaching staff, led by head coach Nick Sirianni, believe that Slay's presence will bring invaluable experience and stability to their defense. Darius is a guy who has been in this league for a long time and knows what it takes to win, said Nick Sirianni in a recent press conference. His experience is going to be invaluable for us. He's one of those players who brings a lot to the table, not just with his skill on the field, but also his leadership off it. Slay's addition to the Eagles is seen as an essential move to bolster their secondary, an area where they have faced challenges in recent seasons. Known for his ability to shut down wide receivers and create turnovers, Slay brings a skill set that the Eagles' defense sorely needs. His ability to read the game and make critical plays will make him an asset as they look to compete in one of the toughest divisions in the NFL. Darius brings a different level of professionalism and understanding of the game, Sirianni continued. When he's on the field, he has this calm demeanor, but don't mistake that for a lack of intensity. He knows how to get the job done. The Eagles' defensive strategy for 2025 is centered around creating a more dynamic, aggressive, and opportunistic unit. Slay's arrival is a significant step in that direction. His ability to cover elite receivers one-on-one, along with his knack for making key interceptions, will complement the Eagles' existing defensive strengths. He's not just a cornerback, he's a playmaker, said Sirianni. He's the type of guy who can change the course of a game. We need that kind of mindset on this team. Slay's previous success with the Detroit Lions and his stint with the Philadelphia Eagles' divisional rivals, the Washington Commanders, has built a reputation of being one of the most reliable cornerbacks in the league. His accolades, including multiple Pro Bowl appearances, speak for themselves. But it's not just his playmaking ability that excites Sirianni, it's his leadership. I always say that leadership comes in different forms. Some guys lead by example, others by words, and Darius is one of those guys who leads by both, Sirianni explained. He's the type of player who elevates the entire defense simply by being on the field. This leadership quality is something that Sirianni has emphasized in recent interviews. He mentioned that Slay's professionalism and work ethic have already rubbed off on younger players on the roster, particularly those in the defensive backfield. We have some young guys who are just starting to learn what it takes to be elite in this league, Sirianni added. Having someone like Darius to mentor them will go a long way. The chemistry between Slay and the other members of the Eagles' defense will be crucial to their success in 2025. Many believe that his ability to communicate with teammates and adjust to various offensive schemes will be a key factor in the Eagles' defensive success. Football is a team game, and we're always looking for players who understand the importance of being part of a larger unit, Sirianni said. Darius is a perfect fit for what we want to do defensively. He knows how to make his teammates better. In the upcoming season, the Eagles' defense will have a mix of veterans and rising stars, and Slay's addition will undoubtedly be a catalyst for success. His veteran presence, combined with the athleticism of the younger players, will provide a balance that could propel the Eagles deep into the playoffs. The Eagles' defense is known for its versatility, and with Slay on board, They will have a cornerback who can match up against any wide receiver in the league. His ability to shut down a top target will free up the rest of the defense to make plays and disrupt opposing offenses. He's one of the few players in the league who can take away an entire side of the field, Sirianni said. That opens up a lot of possibilities for us on defense. As the Eagles' defense looks to improve on their previous seasons, they are also focusing on the mental aspect of the game. Slay's experience in high-pressure situations is something Sirianni values greatly. In big moments, you want guys who don't get rattled. Darius is the type of guy who thrives in those situations, Sirianni emphasized. He's made a career out of making plays when it matters most. It's clear that Slay's leadership and skill set align perfectly with what Sirianni is building in Philadelphia. The Eagles' head coach has always emphasized the importance of toughness, discipline, and high-level execution, and Slay embodies all of those qualities. Darius has been one of the top cornerbacks in the league for years, and we are thrilled to have him on our side, Sirianni concluded. He's going to be a huge part of what we do defensively, and I'm excited to see how he helps this team take the next step. As the 2025 season approaches, the Eagles are gearing up to compete for a championship, and with the addition of Darius Slay, they now have one more weapon to add to their arsenal. Whether it's his coverage skills, his leadership, or his knack for making big plays in crucial moments, Slay is poised to be an integral part of the Eagles' defense moving forward. With the combination of Slay's veteran presence and the Eagles' emerging stars, the defense is looking more formidable than ever. Fans and analysts alike are eagerly anticipating how Slay will contribute to the team's success in the upcoming season. If all goes according to plan, Darius Slay's presence in the secondary could be just what the Eagles need to take their defense to the next level and make a deep playoff run in 2025. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.